Betty Charlo, you probably know her. If you're, how old would you be? How she's been in the game. You have known her from the news. I remember she used to be very good at news,
Yeah.
but unfortunately she retired from mainstream media. Did a small stint with Eric Omondi on some show. It didn't pick up. She's been involved in scandal after scandal after scandal. You hear the name Betty Charlo, you don't relate it to her in the newsroom.
Prim and proper.
Exactly. You just relate it to some ratchet business that went down. You relate it to 001. You relate Betty Charlo to
The drama with
the lawyer,
the
hair thing. It's just a lot going on with her life. And it seems she will still continue to be in our mouths because she has a new reality show with her sisters, you know. And somebody said it is the Kardashians, but kienyeji, and I cannot unsee it. Let me tell you, I cannot unsee it. Betty is Kim, without a doubt, the very problematic sister who offset the careers of the others. And then we have Mercy, who could be Courtney. And then, I don't know about the last sister, Gloria.
Chloe.
Yeah, she hasn't given me enough.
Personality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But either way, we're happy for her. We're happy for the direction she's taking. Now, it would seem that controversy will follow her for the rest of her days. Because in a recent interview, she went on to say that she does not mind a man who cheats on her. And this is what she basically said. You know, when I was young, it was cheating, but I think I have been character developed. And I'm like, for me, it is very deep things like being dishonest. But I also want a man who treats me well. If you do not do it, I'm gonna go. And it just brings the question, is treating you well not cheating on you?
I feel
Because
like
it was a very controversial
contradictory.
statement, very contradicting. If a person is treating you well, he will not be out there in another skirts, babe, you know, will not be DMing another babe. How damaged would you have to be to just be okay with your man sleeping with another babe because he's taking care of you financially? And also, what precedent are you setting for your other sisters? Now, she didn't stop there. She went on to say, one of the other biggest lessons that a man has to actually treat me well if they do not have the time and the capacity. And capacity, I don't mean money. I mean the intention to treat me well. Those are the things that really matter to me. Okay, over time there have been speculations that Betty Charlo is being kept. It's just the sponsor thing, ukonama sponsor, and also history. And the internet does not lie. You were involved with 001 and the whole scandal, and he took back his car.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't want to be sued. I don't want to be sued. He allegedly took back his car on Mombasa Road, and now you still want to be involved in the same cycle. The same man who was also spotted with numerous babes. But just because he takes care of you financially, then okay, well, I agree, I will stay. It's just giving the vibe of, as long as my bank account is good, I don't care what happens. It's also giving second-hand Huda. It's Huda light. As long as he has money, I'm okay. As long as there's a little bit of, you know, money going on in my account, as long as Instagram people see me flourishing and shining, as long as he invests in my business, he can sleep with everyone else. And then she finally goes on to say, people have said, oh, she has been sponsored. But the truth is, I have never been sponsored. My projects are always sponsored by myself or by my bank account. And that's it. Do you think Betty is saying the truth? Do you think she is lying about all this? Because I don't believe it. I believe you may have a benefactor, but you're being shy about it and you're beating around the bush. Just come out and say, yes, I am being kept. Beat me. What will we do? There's nothing we could do about it.
All right, from one project that we actually did work, and she was, I think, involved in the project, and I heard the numbers that she was earning as me, I was earning 0.
Exposure.
I gotta say, I was paid with the exposure. I got to say that she actually is paid, and she's paid well from these very many various projects that she does, like hosting for events and stuff like that. She is paid a mean penny. Like, this girl is getting bank. However, the fact that she may have a benefactor or people that are taking care of her is not without, it's not like with it's not without the realm of understanding or the scope of her lifestyle. Because if you think about it, Betty Charlo is Betty Charlo. She runs in circles of people with money, right? So it doesn't mean that if she ended up dating a person with a lot of money, that they're necessarily that she's looking for a sponsor. It could just be within the realm of, okay, these are the circles that I run around. These are the kind of men that I run around. These are the kind of people that are in my space, and therefore I'm not gonna not date simply because I'm trying not to come off as a kept woman,
but
or
also,
as being given some money somewhere.
it's giving the vibe of these people who wake up and put out inspirational captions. We all have 24 hours in a day. And in the real sense, there's a benefactor. There's a mbaba who is
in your 24
sponsoring
hours, you're
this
adding
lifestyle.
20K, and then there's a benefactor giving you plus 1 million.
So it's very unfair for you to be here on Instagram popping champagne and telling us, the peasants, hardworking taxpayers, that if you work on this 24 hours a day, you're going to have the same lifestyle as me. But it's a lie.
It's difficult. It's very difficult.
Don't lie on a public platform, baby girl.
I feel like, yes, I understand where you're coming from. And I feel like, yes, maybe the admission of the fact that maybe she does have a man who's taking care of her financial status and her lifestyle wouldn't hurt. Because some of these things, 1 + 1 is equals to 22. And you're like, okay, where's the rest of the 20 coming from?
But also, we need to protect ourselves from the viewers and say, we are not saying that every successful woman is kept,
It's a speculation.
We're just speculating that maybe, and also evidence from past experiences. We're just saying.
I don't know. Please let us know what your thoughts are on this whole benefactor situation with Betty Charlo. But either way, power to you, girl. You are leading this, you're charting this career path for us, and we all want to have your career. You know what I mean?